When there is no more room in hell, the dead will walk the earth.
What is going on, my Walking Dead fans? I'm Croy Glatwar, and another episode for the podcast on The Walking Dead. And the biggest thing you have to remember, guys, I have this bingo. Get your bingo card right there. DM me bingo right on Instagram. Get your card. I have plenty to give out. Still only 2 people playing, so get in there, get your card, and then we can get going on February 17th. So the time and place will be on Instagram, a live feed. It will be we're shooting for 9 p.m. And then we're going to start the live bingo right on there. And then after that, we can get out our Funko Pop. And continuing on. Let me get comfortable real quick. Hear the slides. Alright, move my mic a little bit. Alright guys, so last night's episode was crazy. I mean crazy. We had Rick going to the hilltop and confronting this douchebag who just, God, man, he was something else. I just, Sasha took the words right out of her mouth. She said, I want to pop him right in his mouth. So, that right there, that was just what we all wanted to do, basically. A lot of things did change for the episode. Jesus finally, admitted to stealing that long distance radio, when he took that from Fat Joey. So I knew that would eventually pop up. And then he says, you gotta meet King Ezekiel. He's in the kingdom. And, he didn't warn him about the tiger. And he says, oh yeah, he has a tiger, by the way. It was things like that, the little things that made this episode feel like the old Walking Dead. You got your relationships back with everybody. It's all warm and fuzzy for a minute. And then you, of course, have Daryl out there. And Daryl is just straight up being a little dirtbag as usual, with his mouth. But we gotta love Daryl. He finally gets to talk again. We spent 8 episodes missing his, his dialogue. He was just, man, he was broken down. You can tell. This was one of the coolest scenes that I got to really notice in the whole episode. It was cool as shit because they spotted that tripwire, and of course they're stealing that dynamite. Now in the comic books, they have grenades, and it's back and forth, back and forth. That turf war at Alexandria is going to be crazy. I can't wait to see it. And yeah, that was the coolest part, them driving through. And man, I thought at one point that was going to be one of those things that he was going against the Saviors, because in the promo it didn't show all the blood and guts, I'm sorry, and it didn't show that. So I was like, man, that's just crazy. And it was a wild episode. We've seen a lot of character development come back. It feels like Rick has his balls again, and man, it was just awesome. The episode, it really wasn't a disappointment, and we finally got to see who the Boots were, kind of. They were tracking these people, and that's why Rick smiled at the end. He knows there's ammunition. Man, so we have ammunition, and they did talk about that, and I was kind of worried that where's all this ammunition going to come from, because the kingdom has not decided exactly what they're going to do, but they want to fight, and I think that's where Carol's going to step in, and they might have to convince her. And if she does go into the fight, maybe, then that'd be pretty dope. And right at the end, I think we all knew it. If you read the spoilers, I didn't read any of the spoilers until, maybe 3 days prior before watching the episode. And it is pretty accurate, but I didn't read into a lot because I want the rest of the season to be a little bit of, I don't want it to be spoiled. I don't. We got through the biggest deaths. It took a big toll on everybody, and we felt that through the first season. But now this season is going to be picking up, and the blood and gore is going to be, it's going to be taken down a notch. And man, it's just it's a different feel for this season. And I guess we can cover a little bit more about Negan. You know, did you catch the Fat Joey reference, you know, over the radio? But man, that was crazy. We're here soon. I guess we'll see Negan again. I can't wait, and I'm just stoked. I'm ready for the season to get really nasty and gritty. But my predictions for the rest of the season is going to be pretty slow, and we might get 3 episodes, maybe. I don't know. I haven't read the spoilers, so don't be that dick and spoil it for me. So that's all I got to say about that. But I'm expecting maybe like 3 episodes of them to go all out in war. Of course, right now they're going to get their shit together. Basically, they have ammunition. These Garbage Pail Kid characters, whoever they are, I haven't explained them yet, and they have ammunition. That's why Rick was smiling, because he was like, oh shit, you know, we actually found some good people. This is a big group, and a big group can take out they can take out the saviors. And man, I'm excited. But what about the ocean side? You know, they have to be a big part of this. And it was a good episode, honestly. It was a lot different, and I liked it, and that was awesome. That's what made the episode just fantastic. Yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. I guess I know I've covered just a little bit of it. Not gonna spoil a lot of it, but that concludes the podcast for today. I'll see you next Monday, and we'll talk about some more Walking Dead stuff. Maybe I'll get some of my stuff together. We can do another drawing after the 17th. And then after that, we can continue on to some more Walking Dead topics. And yeah, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button if you're new to the channel. This is all about Walking Dead, so feel free to comment whatever you feel like. Dislike it if you honestly just want to dislike it, because regardless, I don't care. I do this for fun, guys. And as always, I'll see you in the next video. I'm Kroigel at War. Peace out.